When I was a young boy, my mother used to always send me on errands to the market. Malapit lang naman yung palengke sa amin. I just had to walk, less than a kilometer to get there. Now, one time, my mother asked me to buy fish, which she was to cook for lunch. So, I went to the palengke, approached one of the fish stalls, and asked for a kilo of bangus. The stall owner got a few pieces of bangus, placed it in the weighing scale, until the needle pointed to 1 kilo, packed it in a plastic bag, handed it to me. I paid for it, and back home I went. Imagine my surprise when my mother scolded me for what I bought. Hindi daw maganda yung nabili ko. Hindi daw sariwa. At hindi lang yun, kulang pa sa timbang. The stall owner gave me fish that was less than 1 kilo. Nadaya ako. I got less than what I paid for. And needless to say, I never went back to that stall owner. God hates dishonest scales. God is displeased when we are not fair in our dealings with other people. We find this principle in the book of Proverbs. A just balance and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are His work. This proverb talks about honest scales, tamang timbangan. Weighing scales that measure the weight of goods bought and sold in the market must have the proper weights and measure. It must be just. It must be fair. The weights used for the balance scale must be precise, with the exact measure. Walang labis, walang kulang. When the weights are right and used fairly, God claims it for His own. He says that these weights are His work. The Proverbs may be talking about weighing scales used in the market, but it might as well be talking about how we relate to other people, how we live in righteous relationships with people. This refers to the justice that God desires in how we weigh matters in human affairs. It means that God desires fairness. Dapat patas ang pagtimbang sa anumang mga usapin o anumang pinagtatalunan. Dapat walang nanggugulang. Dapat walang nandadaya. Pag hindi patas, pag may nandadaya, pag may nanlalamang, when we do not apply fair rules in human relationships, when we do not embrace righteousness in implementing justice, I am quite sure that is not of God. It can only be of the devil. So be fair when dealing with other people, whether in the public market, in school, or in the workplace, in business, or even in the application of the law. Dapat patas. Dapat tama. And as we learn to use just balance and scales in our everyday life, always keep in mind, faith matters too.